Okay, so the last time the camera girl was down here, it was videoing me digging out all of the bamboo roots that were here, and it was it was a big long job. And anyway, that was a previous video. Now we've progressed a little bit further, so that bit of land was here. Now we've put up what is here a raised bed, and I've put, this is the bed. They are 2x10s, and I put this frame up, and I put this round. Now the purpose of this is all the stuff we dug out here. This is all the stuff we dug out, and there's the logs we've had to cut up to clear a bit of space. But this is for fruit, black currants. In Japan, this part of Japan, excuse me, anyway, they like blueberries, and they have, everywhere you go there's people growing blueberries. I don't particularly like blueberries, so I like black currants, because that's what we had in the garden when my folks, I lived with my folks. So I bought, at great expense I might add, some blackcurrant bushes. We've got 8 of them, and I'm going to put them in here. This is a raised bed. Here it's clay. Here you've got maybe 3 or 4 inches of soil before you get down to clay, and the clay is rock hard. They said, the neighbours said, that the reason our house survived the big earthquake here was because all of this is clay, and it was on clay, solid ground, as opposed to being down there. A lot of those houses just went, they're all new houses. So this is all clay. We've got about 3 or 4 inches just down below there, and it's clay. They get it a little bit deeper, so I've had to put a raised bed in, because nothing's going to grow here. Nothing. Other than these, have you seen the azaleas? They are wild azaleas. They're not cultured.
They are cultured.
Oh, are they?
Yes.
I thought they were wild. Yeah. Oh, anyway, the camera girl, who is the expert on gardens and flowers, not so much on fruit, but she likes all kinds of flowers and vegetation. She grows stuff that looks to me more like lettuce, and she says, "No, this is a nice plant, but to me it looks like lettuce," and I'm not a big fan of lettuce, so I don't take too much notice. But anyway, she's got in the herb garden up there. That was another one you saw us putting down some time ago. She's got plants in there now, and she's busy cultivating a herb garden, and there's tomatoes there, and there's there's peppers, and there's lots of bits and pieces in there, because the camera girl tells me what I've got to do, and she always tells me to do hers first. So I end up way behind everybody else doing this. So this is 4 meters by 2.5 meters by 2 meters high. And what we're going to do is, at the moment, I'm just raking it all off. I've sprayed inside here to get rid of some of this rubbish that's here, but you're not going to get rid of it all. So once I've levelled this off, and I've got to then bank up outside here with all the rubbish we've got over there, bank all this up so that it pushes against there. Then we're going to put into here this. I need to just come out a second, just excuse me. We're going to put this inside here, up the walls, all the way in, peg it down, and then we're going to put the soil, which is some soil here to start with, and the pots in here for the black currants, which are up there, which already got fruit on. So we want to put them in here to keep the birds off, because they like any kind of fruit. Now, this is not a particularly good job, but it's functional, and I'm not too fussed. Oh dear, you nearly ended up in the cage with me. There's so we're going to put this down, but it in this area here is like a heat ball. It's really hot here. I'm soaking wet, so this will be good for fruit, but it's not good to work it. This morning I was down here 5 o'clock cutting the wood over there, because by hand I couldn't use a chainsaw, cut it all with loppers. It's good down here 5 o'clock, 6 o'clock in the morning, when the birds are singing. It's just me, but I can't use a chainsaw because it's too early. But I was down here this morning doing that, and this is going to be a dig garden. When I put stuff in, I'm going to put some 4 blackcurrant bushes there, 4 blackcurrant bushes there, and behind in little pots, I'm going to do little pods to grow parsnips. That's another thing I don't grow here. I don't grow parsnips. How can you have roast pork or roast beef, roast potatoes, and no parsnips? So I'm trying to change the culture of the eating habits of the Japanese, from fish and seaweed to roast parsnips, roast potatoes, pork with skin on. You cannot get pork with skin on here for love nor money. Jesus Christ, Philistines. Anyway, that's what we're trying to do here. So this is purely and simply going to be the bed for the 2 rows of blackcurrants and odd vegetables in here. And then come the winter, I might just throw a polythene sheet over this and use it for putting plants in that we don't want the frost to get, because it does get cold here. And then down here, I'm planning to put some raspberries outside there, raspberries, which we've got up there. But again, that's for down the road. Today is going to be getting this down, and I think that's about it. Oh, we got the carpenter coming today to give us some idea of how much it's going to cost to put a solid base, a concrete base, 45 feet long by 18 feet wide, 4 to 6 inches deep, I think. It's all in millimetres, so I'm converting for the non-metric people out there, me included, into proper language. That's feet and inches. Okay, I think that's it. Nothing else. See, this has been specially made so I don't catch my head anywhere here and take off my hair anymore here. I've got to cut that branch. That's what I've got to do. I've got to cut. And in the autumn, all those leaves will bloody well come down here, and it'll be like the black hole of Calcutta in there. No light will get in at all. But anyway, I've got to pin this down. I've got some wooden strips. I'll pull that down and pin it at the bottom all the way around, and that'll do. Look at these bloody branches already. I think that's it, camera girl. It must be time for a cup of tea and a chocolate biscuit. It's been a hot morning so far. But there we go. Oh, have you seen where the hive is now? The hive goes over there. That's the beehive. The camera girl has moved it over there because we had no takers over there. We've got no takers here either. And it's actually sited now under the tree that we used to sit when there was nothing here at all and have our lunch 5 or 6 years ago. So let's block that out completely. Okay, that's it.
We can take it out.
What?
We can move it.
See, that's proof that there is someone here other than me. The camera girl speaks. Okay, that's it. I'm going now. Cup of tea. Time for a cup of tea, and then we'll see the carpenter this afternoon and get a price for that concrete slab. Jesus Christ, I dreamed that. Okay, bye.